verge of a clean sweep, a 3-0 start to this year. So the New York starting five. They've got AI. Waller is out there with Boss. Then there's Mr. Incredible. And it's Big Red into the center position. And for the Pelicans, Ingram and Williamson are the forwards. Jones is out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Valanciunas in at the center. Taking a look at New York. This team has the ability to break their will, overwhelm opponents up 3-0 now, Greg, and looking to shut the door.
And there's a very good chance they hoist the Larry O'Brien trophy tonight. Unstoppable thus far in this series. All the wind is at their backs now. It would literally take a miracle to stop them.
Here's Ingram following the score by New York. McCollum outside. Back to Ingram. 6 on the shot clock.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
Boss lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. He takes it in. Good on the bucket. Boss has got his second bucket tonight.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Valanciunas, great positioning on the putback.
Well, I think this is something Jonas Valanciunas has hung his hat on. His ability to consistently get to the offensive window. Nicely done.
Pass to Boss. To the paint. And that one's good. AI.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Right side, Jones. Second shot opportunity. And Valanciunas with the layup.
I like the physicality on that play by Jonas Valanciunas. Simply powers through the contact, showing he can give it as well as take it.
Now, here's AI. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for New York.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
Now here's McCollum. Down low. Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Unbelievable force and power. Zion hanging 280-plus on the rim.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Olden.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. He said he didn't have to say much to his team. They know what's at stake here. He told me when you've gone through some of the stuff we have just to get into this position, you don't take it for granted. We all understand it's going to be a fight to close this thing out. They are one game away from the title, Kevin. We'll see if they can complete the sweep tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now here's McCollum. Ingram passes to Jones. Now here's Williamson. He's guarded by AI. Ingram trying to get open. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
The pass to Boss. Gets a very good look and converts. Boss has got 6. Here's McCollum. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And crafty move by McCollum there, making sure he initiates the contact before letting the shot go.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And he's good on the second. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Rain Man. Here's Big Daddy. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
In the first 2 minutes.
Austin Nance. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. The jump hook. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, he's in there battling, and Willie likes contact, doesn't back down, draws the foul.
That free throw, no good. And the Pelicans making a change here. Graham's checked in.
Taking 2 shots.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. For New York, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Passes it to Pena. Launches it. A shot, no good. And New Orleans will come the other way. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. Nance outside. Shot clock at 6. And the Pelicans miss again.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Rainman passes to Pena. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Oh, great ball movement there.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Pelicans trail by 8. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Alvarado, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Now the pass to Pena. The second effort, and he sinks the layup. A-Train's got 5 now.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. New York ahead as they end the first quarter on a 12-4 run. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Big Daddy is up there with Rain Man. Then it's AI. Then there's A-Train, and it's Castillo in at the small forward. To the middle, here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. That's to Big Daddy. Here's Rain Man. Pena passes to Castillo. Off target with his 3. And so Graham will bring it up for New Orleans. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Clock at 6. That's tipped. And there's the whistle. Goes on the quick. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
So New York ends up going with the new group. Now here's Graham. Out to Ingram. Just 5 to shoot. The offensive rebound.
Carving out space with his size. Williamson instantly cashing in on the offensive glass.
It's a floater. Boss gets the bucket. Boss has got 8.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Loads it up for Williamson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Sion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Here's Baller. And Jones pulls it down.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Williamson trying to free himself up. Jones, no luck. Here is Mr. Incredible. He's covered by Ingram. Here's AI. And AI throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans. New Orleans making some changes here. Valanciunas is checked in for Nance. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Devontae Green. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. McCollum outside. And there's the drive. Misses in close. New York leading by 5. Passes it to Ball. Here is Mr. Incredible. Some nice passing by New York here. Off target from three-point range. Williamson kicks to Ingram. Goes up with a stripe. He doesn't hit that one.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the Heat.
And Valanciunas pulls it down. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. McCollum right side. And his third shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3. Here's AI. Uses the glass to finish the layup. AI's got 4 points this quarter.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Ingram. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just 1 so far. Ball. He's guarded by McCollum. Here's AI. And AI throws it down.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
A 3 from McCollum. It's rebounded by Boss. Boss has got 4 rebounds in this game. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's his first trip to the line. He's off on the first. So New York going with almost an entire new group. AI is checked in for Big Red. A-Train comes in for AI. The Quickies checked in for Mr. Incredible. And Rain Man subbed in for Ball. 56 seconds left now here in the second. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Valanciunas passes to Alvarado. Six on the shot clock. To halt the run. That one wide left.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
Here's Ingram. It's rebounded by New York. The Quick's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows.
He beat the buzzer!
Delivery at the buzzer. That is beautifully done.
Oh. That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
And so it's New York.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, for New York, they came into tonight looking to complete the sweep, and inspired play on both ends of the floor has helped them build a solid lead. If the second half goes anything like the first, the championship may be theirs. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
The production they've gotten from their bench has been phenomenalistic. I don't know if that's a word, but it sounds good. As we know, depth is important to any team's success. They're demonstrating that tonight. And who knows, it might give the starters a kick in the pants. No one wants to be outshined.
And Kenny, what'd you see from New Orleans?
New Orleans never comes. You're playing against a team that's on fire.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. Boss has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for New Orleans right now, the talented front court pair is Ingram and Williamson. Then it's Jones. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Alvarado in at the point. There's the pass to Big Red. Here's Boss. New York needs to get off a shot. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Pelicans trail by 11. Williamson outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And probably since LeBron entered the league, no player has had more fanfare than Zion Williamson. And Zion was unreal as a rookie, scoring 22 points in just 27 minutes per game.
Devontae Graham's checked in for the Pelicans. New York leading by 9. Here's Boss. He's got 11. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Jones looking for an opening. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And that one's good. Williamson.
That's just all Zion. But once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
Baller passes to Boss. And Jones over to help. Hits it from three-point range. Baller's got 5 points so far.
Even double team, he had the vision to see the open man.
Floats it up for Williamson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Terrific energy so far from Williamson on offense. You can tell he wants to make an impact on that end.
Pass to Boss. Here's Big Red, guarded by Valanciunas. Here's Big Red. He feeds it to AI. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Williamson.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Three-pointer, Graham. It's rebounded by Boss. Boss has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass the ball. Here's Boss. New York moving it around. Mr. Incredible to pass the ball. Here's Boss. Oh, good on the triple. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Graham, the pass to Williamson. Williamson double team. Graham gets a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. And now it's only a 5-point New York lead. And so New York calls timeout first.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
So for the Pelicans, Hernan Gomez is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Nance comes in for Brandon Ingram. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Devontae Green. And then for New York, AI comes in for AI. And Big Daddy subbed in for Boss. Moment here now for an injury report. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on C.J. McCollum. David?
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for New Orleans. Told that it's a sore neck that's causing him all this pain. To have an injury like this now in the NBA Finals, just flat out unlucky. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
Outside, Jones. He kicks to Nance. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the third. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Second is Zion Williamson.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution for the away team.
1:33 left to play in the third. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Castillo the pass to Aguilar. Here's Rain Man. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
There's the dish to Williamson. Over AI. And the Pelicans miss again. New York leading by 11. The pass to Rain. Here's Big Daddy for three. Nance gets the rebound. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Over to the wing. Williamson kicks to McCollum. Pass to Alvarado. Clock at 6. Hayes dishes to McCollum. Trying to end the drought. It's blocked. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Here's Rain Man. Fires for three. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's New York holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. We're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And New York looking at who they've got. AI is out there with A-Train. And it's Rain Man, and it's Big Daddy, and it's Castillo in at the small forward position. Good on the three-point shot. And New York leads by 14.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Ingram. It's rebounded by New York.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for New Orleans. And then for New York, AI is checked in for AI. And it's Boss in for Big Daddy. Ingram kicks to McCollum. Shot clock at 6. Alvarado. And a miss there on the triple. New York leading by 16. Inside. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat-out take over. This is impressive.
Here's Ingram. No good, unable to end this run. For New York, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Cullen passes to Hayes. To the inside. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists in the game. Boss passes to AI. Down low. Here's Boss. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Cullen passes to Valanciunas. He gets that one.
Now efficient scoring in the post, just one of the reasons Valanciunas is out there.
New York calls timeout.
It's time for the T-shirt.
A different look for New York. Big Red's checked in for the A train. Mr. Incredible comes in for the quick. And it's Baller in for Rain Man. Here's Boss. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
McCollum outside. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. This one for 3. And they get it back. They shoot again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call it a shooting foul.
When Valanciunas forces the issue like that, he is really tough to handle. He does a good job drawing contact.
Williamson is checked in for Hernan Gomez. Both shots good from the stripe.
Even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Baller, he is guarded by McCollum. Driving the lane, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for New York.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressor.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And when you think of McCollum, the word efficient comes to mind. This guy just shoots the ball and plays the game at a high level.
C.J. McCollum at the line for 2.
He's off on the second. New York leading by 21. Here's Boss. Passes it to Ball. To the middle. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And it's in there.
And loving when Ingram uses that length down low, not settling for the jumper.
Here's Boss. Driving inside. And Jones sends it back. Here's AI. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Pass to Jones. Back to Ingram. Here's Williamson. The shot, no good. And New York will come the other way.
And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for New York.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And they're going to win the title in the most emphatic way possible with a clean sweep in the finals.
And guys, once they got them down 3-0 and could taste that championship, there just was no way they were letting them off the hook. They came out with a little something extra and just made sure that we were going to see a trophy presentation here today.
And what a huge standout performance it was
for Boss.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Valanciunas hits them both.
The 5th overall pick back in 2011. Valanciunas has worked so hard to improve his entire game. I'll tell you, it's paid off, Kevin. He can impact a game in a lot of different ways.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Murphy's checked in. Marshall comes in for Brandon Ingram. Devontae Graham's checked in for Jones. And Lewis subbed in for C.J. McCollum. Baller. Lewis covering. And they've done it, the new NBA champions.
And all you can say is congratulations, they have done it. A lot of relief right now, the emotions swelling up from all the weight being lifted and winning it all. Wow.
You have to hand it to the entire organization. They work together to get right here.
And guys, what a reward for the fan base. I mean, I know one thing. They're going to enjoy this memory for a long, long time.
And we have enjoyed our time with you folks all season long. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long. Have a wonderful summer.